Hello to all of our friends and family. Dan and I thought you all might like to see the placement of our new modular home on our property. For those of you who don't know, we purchased a modular home to replace our current mobile home, and it was set last Wednesday. We took the video to commemorate the occasion for ourselves, but we thought maybe some of our friends and family might like to see the actual placement, as it was quite interesting. So I'll try to talk you through. I did speed the video up so you don't have to watch 8 hours of it like we did, because we watched it all in person, but I'll try to speed you through to let you know what you're looking at. Right now the bulldozer is placing the front part of the house next to the foundation so that it can be slid over. They're making final adjustments to make sure it's lined up properly. As you can see, they've laid some steel beams, just placing some jacks in the basement. And those steel beams, what they were doing was attaching a pull cord from a winch that they placed on the front part of the foundation of the house to pull it forward, and now they are actually pulling the house forward onto the foundation using those steel beams. Now they are making sure the corners line up so that they can lower the house using the jacks from the inside. While we were waiting for the second half of the house to be delivered, I decided to kind of walk around and give you a little bit of a tour. That is our basement. Dan and his dad and our friend Buddy built the center wall a couple of weekends ago to get that ready to support the house. You can see the steel beams. The doors you're looking at there, that goes into the hallway, a small little hallway off the kitchen to the two front bedrooms and the second bathroom. I'm walking around the trailer that the front house part of the house was towed in on. The large room there in the center is it's half of our living room. And the front door you can see there, that now faces the dog pens and our current mobile. And then the two doors to the right, that is the master bedroom. The door to the left will go into the bathroom when the back half gets placed. And the door to the right is into the walk-in closet. See, our yard is a bit of a mess. There's a great big fire pit, some of you might remember from our wedding reception. See our mobile home there. We're actually going to, once we move into the new home, we are going to pull the mobile home out to the front part of our property and use it as a rental property. We were just looking at the view down to our large deer field and then back around to our yard there with the big mounds of dirt. We'll have a lot of dirt left over after this project. Now coming around to the front of the house, Two windows there on the end go into the master bedroom. There's the front door and the two windows for the living room. Again, the master bedroom windows. That window to the left is into our guest room, and the window to the right will be into my office. Current view from the house isn't that great, but once the mobile is out of the way, we'll be able to see the dogs from most every window. Now here comes the back half of the house, coming up the driveway. And they're going to turn it around so it's facing the right direction. While you're watching this, just an update on the progress. The house is now, of course, fully put together, and the contractors are working now to finish off the insides, repairing any cracks and things like that that were established during the movement of the house, repairing carpeting and all of those things. We're looking to hook up the plumbing, the propane, and all the other utilities within the next week to week and a half, so we should be able to move in a little bit after that. Now you see them pulling the second half of the house on. Right here what they're doing is raising the roof. They actually had to flatten the roof so that they don't have to get the utility companies to move wires out of the way when they're pulling it down the road. So now they are finishing off the rafters. It was kind of interesting, they're all on hinges, so they could just pull them out and put them into place and then nail them securely before they put the house together. And here you can see the gentleman there on the bottom is actually just using a ratchet and pulling the two pieces together, and then they manually make adjustments. And there the house is finally set.